Once upon a time, in Odate of the country of Yugo, there was the expert of the sword called Budayahu Nagayama. The name was widely known in a country, so a lot of people who applied for a guide from the whole country gathered in Budayahu Kendo Dojo. Budayahu was very happy among many pupils with a good-natured wife. However, he had the only one secret that he couldn't tell to anyone. As for it, his only one daughter Masao does not laugh or cry in 1 year. He had several doctors and fortune tellers see it, but do not know why she does not speak at all. Still Masao was brought up quickly and healthily without doing one disease. By the way, it is the spring day when Masao was 2 years old. The maid named Omatsu carried Masao at warm garden. She did a babysitter. There is a big, deep well in the corner of garden and the surface of the water is always clear like a mirror. Omatsu sometimes took a well of her figure. As she was a daughter of marriageable age, she fixed the appearance. Omatsu looked in the well today with carrying Masao. Then there was the face of the young daughter. She was a very beautiful face with large pupilled eyes and fair face. Beautiful. It does not seem to be my face at all. When Omatsu smiles at the face of the surface of the water, the surface of the water smiles at herself. While she repeated it several times, Masao laughed at it. Good heavens! Masao uttered a voice. Masao, peekaboo. To make her laugh once again, Omatsu started it with the body on the well. Then Masao fell smoothly in a well. How stupid of me! She was going to help it in a hurry, but was not able to do. Because her power was too weak to help. So, somebody help me. Help me immediately. To hear the scream of Omatsu, Budayahu and pupils dashed out to a garden. What happened? Masao fell in a well. Omatsu pointed to the well. One of the pupils jumped into a well immediately and helped up Masao, who sank into the bottom of the water. Let her vomit water. Warm her body. All nursed Masao desperately, but were no use. Budayahu and the wife cried and clung to Masao, who became cold. In an excessive event, Omatsu stands straight absent-mindedly. Budayahu stood up before long, scowled at Omatsu with a terrible face. Omatsu, I don't know how you had the gall to kill my daughter. He hit the face of Omatsu as hard as possible. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. But the anger of Budayahu was not cooled down and pushed it in a well when he dragged Omatsu and lifted the big stone which was near and threw it as hard as possible to Omatsu. The scream of Omatsu went up from a well. Pupils are surprised at it, and said, "A teacher, if this goes on Omatsu dies." But Budayahu said, "You do not mind, leave it." He lifted Masao and have shut himself up in the room after having said, "For Omatsu, help Omatsu early." pupils raised Omatsu hastily, but she became bloody and was dead. A funny event came to happen in this kendo dojo after such an incident. At midnight, scream heard from a well, and a light disappears suddenly. Then a bloody Omatsu appears in a room and looks a face of Budayu and smile. Damn it! Still your soul didn't rest in peace. Budayu slashed with his sword, but there is totally no response. The expert of the sword was not able to cut a ghost. All the pupils who became scared have left the kendo dojo. And, in a certain evening, a mansion of Budayu became the fire, and Budayu and his wife and the servant have been all burnt to death. A small guardian deity of children cheering up the soul of Omatsu is still appointed as the sign of this mansion. And the big stone in the side, it is to have raised from a well.